Hey, so this video is titled, The One Thing That I Did to Radically Change My Life. Here's the one thing. A lot of people today are rolling social media trying to figure out this one thing. Let me find this one thing that's gonna change my life. The ironic thing and the funny thing is people are not looking at the obvious. What's the obvious? The obvious thing is that people don't pay attention to their surroundings. They don't pay attention to who they're talking to on a daily basis. They don't pay attention to who they're meeting with. They don't pay attention to who they're surrounded by, family, friends, the whole deal. And yet you go through social media and you're scrolling and you're scrolling and you're trying to look for this one thing that's gonna blow up your business. It's gonna help you find the spouse that you want. It's gonna, make you $1 million and all this type of stuff. The cold reality is, look, the only thing that I did, the one thing, people are like, man, how did you do this? And how did you do all that? And you got this done and that done and all that type of stuff. Here's the secret, okay? In life, you need somebody to set an example. You got to see somebody do it, right? So, for example, nobody ran a 4-minute mile until the one cat did it. Everyone was like, nah, it can't be done. And you guys can fact check me on it. I believe that after he ran, there were like 10 people that ran the same 4-minute mile within a year or something, right? The point I'm trying to make is that you got somebody that was a trailblazer and that person went out and was like, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get it done, which is great. And that's few and far between, okay? That's really few and far between. You're not gonna find a ton of trailblazers. However, when you find the trailblazer that has what you want, exactly what you want, you gotta latch on, okay? And a lot of people miss that part. If you don't find the person that has the business you want, or the relationship you want, or the type of finances that you want, and you're hanging around those people that don't have any of that, what are you doing? Like I'm telling you, you wanna know the one thing I did? I mean, I did a lot of things, but the one thing I did to me that was probably the most impactful was that. I completely got rid of everybody that didn't have some version of what it was that I wanted. I'm not telling you to go and just, break up with all your friends and all that stuff. What I'm trying to say is, look, let's say you're hanging around people that are in a relationship. You want a great relationship, but yet it's not really a great relationship. They're not exactly what it is that you want. When I'm talking 80, 90% of what you want, then that's the wrong person to hang out with. If you're hanging around somebody that doesn't have the finances you want, but they're kind of almost there, kind of same situation, right? You have to find somebody that's the epitome of what it is that you want. And those people are harder to find. Don't get me wrong. Those people are not on every corner. The people that are really excelling at all of those things in life, I'm talking about they got the career they want, the business they want, they got the spouse they want, the community they want, they're doing all the things, the family, the friends, all that stuff. They got all that together, which are few and far between. Those people are hard to find. However, when you find those people, latch on. And that's what I've done. When I've found that person, I've latched on. And I've latched on not from a needing, I've latched on from a viewpoint of how can I add value to this person so that I can create the right relationship that's symbiotic, right? That's a win-win. All relationships have to be a win-win. It's got to be mutually beneficial. The relationship's got to be mutually beneficial. If you're going to relationships to get, you will get nothing. You got to go to relationships to give. How can I add value? What can I do? How can I help this person? How can I give them new viewpoints, new relationships, new whatever, so that I'm adding value, so then, it becomes more of a symbiotic relationships. Because I got to tell you, people that have their stuff together, they smell it a mile away. People that have their life together, they smell opportunist a mile away. And they run. I do the same thing, man. I smell it a mile away. And when I do, I'm like, it's not the way to go. It's not the way to go. The moral of the story is this. You want to have what you want in life. You want to have the things that you want. You want to have the great career. You want to have the right relationship. You want to have the right friends, a community. You want to contribute to your organizations, your churches, and all that stuff. You got to find the person that's doing it and doing it really well. And you got to latch onto them. Take time to go meet new people. There are those people out there. It's not a lost cause. There are people that are excelling in every area of their life. Again, they're not everywhere, but you can find them. When you find them, latch onto them. And that's one of the things that I've done that's just been the most successful thing that I've done, because what I've realized about life is if you can either try to create it from zero, you can either have this idea that you're just going to invent all these new ideas and concepts, or you can try to copy them in a good way, right? Because what's tried and true and already works is easier to duplicate than what's not tried and true. So if you're thinking about, okay, well, why does this person have the business they want? Well, they're doing something that you're not. That is the simplicity of it. They are doing something that you're not. They're either working more hours, they're applying a different formula to things than you are. And if somebody has the relationship that you want, they're doing something. It's not luck. Luck only gets you so far. You have to be competent. And what I've experienced in my life with people is people that are truly successful, and I don't mean just like the one-hit wonders, people that are doing it year over year over year. They're competent, man. They know what they're doing. I surround myself with those people. You talk to them, and those wheels are turning, man. They have a formula. They have a strategy. They understand what they're doing. They're not doing stuff blindly. They're doing things strategically so that they can get the results that they want to get. And that is a success hack. That is an absolute success hack. You've got to formulate a plan to get in front of these people, and you got to be able to add value to them. And you want to copy what they're doing, man. Copy what they're doing. Find success and copy it. It's the easiest way to do it. And when I say easy, I don't mean easy like, oh, you just find somebody successful and you can do what they do. You can have to change as a person, man. You have to level up, because that person that's successful, their level of discipline is up here compared to yours. Their level of persistence is up here compared to yours. Their level of not willing to give up is up here compared to yours. There's big differences. And in order for you to hit those levels of success, you have to adopt that mentality. So look, that is the one thing that I did that radically changed my life, was that. It's just understanding that, adopting that, and really following through with that, with those ideas. So hope that helps. If you enjoyed this channel, please like, subscribe, share, comment below. I want to hear your comments. Max life, baby. You want to live a max life? Find somebody who's living a max life. That's the name of the game, man. Name of the game. You want to fly a plane? Go find somebody that flies a plane. You want to buy a plane? Go hang out with people that own planes. You want to have a multi-million-dollar business? Go hang out with people that have a multi-million-dollar business. You want to have a successful relationship? Go hang out with people that have successful relationships. Don't hang out with people that don't. That's the key. It ain't that hard. Go do it. Let's go. Max life, baby.